What I'm about to share with you guys is probably something that most people wouldn't share because they don't want to break the illusion of their perfection. So this is kind of sweet. There's a carnivore meetup, I guess, that I'm about to go to. If this is something that you can find in your city, I definitely recommend going because then you can obviously find like-minded people. It is kind of a lifestyle that can come off pretty strange. So it feels isolating in the beginning, but everybody who does it gets it. Going in with nothing, coming out with a whole lot. This is probably some of the best meat. It's grass-fed, grass-finished, really well priced. I got some bison, which is gonna be really good. I got the ground beef, obviously, my favorite. Brats or something. And then I got some beef with some organs in it as well. I think I'm gonna order probably 15 more pounds from them because I typically do at least 1 pound of meat a day. Getting this in bulk is really just the cost saver. About that time, I'm gonna make some bison tonight. Bison is so bomb, you guys. You can see though that we've got bison liver, and bison heart in this guy, as well as bison kidney and bison spleen. So we're going in. We're getting some of those organ meats in this guy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really love organ meats. I just don't think they taste very good, but I do totally get the value behind them. They have so much nutrients. I recommend doing it though. At least you can watch another video that I made here if you guys don't like the taste of liver. I don't either, but this one actually makes it so that you don't have to taste it, but you do get all the benefits of it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I just really don't like the taste of liver or kidneys. I think that humans are probably designed to like the taste, but I think probably over the years, that we eat all the crap that we eat, your taste buds morph. If you eat it a lot, not a lot, but regularly, then you adapt and you actually start to like the taste. Forgot something in my car. I didn't realize I looked like this. It's kind of wild when you film yourself. You don't really realize all the weird shit you do, What I'm about to share with you guys is probably something that most social media people wouldn't share because they don't want to break the illusion of their perfection. My opinion is that that's inauthentic and it's just not real life. Last night, I made the dumb decision to have some sugar. Out with some friends, they were having a ton of sugar. We were all just kind of being loose and hanging out and whatever, and knew I shouldn't have done it in the moment, and then I did, and then immediately regretted it. I'm sharing this because the reality is success usually it doesn't go in a straight line like this. Usually success comes in implementing small habits that the progression of success is actually kind of more like this. You go up, you fall down. You go up, you fall down. You go up, and you're making a steady progression over time in the right direction. And I am somebody who, I've been doing carnivore for a long enough time now to where I just can do it and do it pretty consistently. But I came off of a month of being able to have sugar for a little while there over the holidays. If anybody else has fallen off the bandwagon just a little bit in doing this carnivore challenge, understand that what you do going forward is the part that's gonna make or break your inventing your new reality in this life. What we have to do is identify the patterns. What were the patterns that made me break? What was I doing? What was I not doing? Get right back into the habits, right? We are, as far as our identity is concerned, the things that we repeat. In fact, I actually just learned that the word identity actually means being repeated in Latin. So I've got all the options again, and we're sticking with just meat. If you fell back at one point where you were eating a little bit of sugar and you screwed up, you just gotta get back on it, stick with it. Don't skimp on the amount of food. So in a company of literally thousands of people, I'm the only one, I'm pretty sure, that does carnivore. I obviously can't film it, but people's reactions are pretty varied. I think with anything new like this, it's going to cause question marks. So I'm literally the only person in thousands of people in a giant lunch line filled with all the snacks and all the treats who's eating carnivore. It's kind of weird look sometimes. I've also found that when you bring up the conversation and people want to learn more about what you're doing, they actually are interested. I'm about to hit that gym. Feeling it today. So after having my sugar the other day, I definitely had stomach issues, had anxiety. I woke up with mad anxiety from just having a little bit of sugar. It just kind of goes to show what we feel like potentially on a day-to-day basis that we don't even realize, like how crappy we feel until we reintroduce those things. As far as talking about like why did I have the sugar? I think it was a coping mechanism. My mom just died and that's been really hard on me, and I moved and I'm in a new place completely, and it was, you know, all very sudden. It was like a fall back into a program thing. That was the most random thing ever. Just finished my run and ended up having free chicken wings. Just got plain, remember the lesson, make sure it's not breaded, but got plain chicken wings and had about, I think 12, had a lot, maybe it was 8. I'm in the process of like moving in, so I'm getting all of the things that I would need to move in. Funny when you like have sugar, processed sugar, you just want more sugar. I just walked by these guys. This sounds so freaking good. Cookie dough mix. It's like little cookie dough bites. I would not even have looked at that and wanted that before I had had a tiny little bit of sugar. I wouldn't even cared. It wouldn't have even triggered me at all. I can feel the like alien of like sugar addiction coming for me in my brain. It will just try to dominate you. And that goes with anything. Even when I have nicotine in the past, alcohol in the past, like it infiltrates your brain. Craving comes in, and then you give into it and it gets bigger and bigger. It's never satisfied. This useless cycle if you give into it, because all you end up doing is eating worse, spending more money, wasting more time. It's okay to have some breaks here or there. Having the pattern of eating processed foods and making sure that we don't like constantly stick with that is the key. Inception. It is day 7, y'all, and I am feeling wonderful. I really am though. Mood is great, attitude is great, energy is up. I ran 6 miles yesterday. I'm about to go lift now. I wasn't hungry at all yesterday until probably like 6:30. And yeah, I just feel all around like there's just no anxiety. I have a lot to be anxious about right now in a lot of ways, and it's just not there. It's just not there. So here's the point with this week, you know, where I had a little bit of sugar, was having a hard time emotionally. What we're doing is basically creating new habit pathways to reinvent our realities and reinvent our lives. And sometimes it doesn't just like happen in a straight line again, right? It goes up, down, up, down, up, down, but the general trajectory is going up. Though I had that mistake, I feel even better this week than I did last week, and I'm still making gains as far as muscle gains. I'm running. I lost about 2 more pounds. Point being is like if you fall off the bandwagon, if you're not perfect, get back on and redo those habits to keep going. And after a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, you'll be a completely different person. I love, 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 love talking about this stuff. You know, all things human optimization, human exploration, and more or less life hacks to help all of us improve our lives and break the heck out of this matrix that we're stuck in. If you guys are into that, subscribe below. If you did like this video, please like it so other people who might need to see it can see it, and comment below if you disagree or agree, or you can always message me on Instagram. Next week, I've got something really exciting to talk about. Hopefully it pans out. I think all of you will really, really appreciate it. So super excited. I'll be back with you on this next week. All right.